There you are, in the dark of night, trousers about your ankles, stumbling for a plunger. Dear God, man, you need not suffer such odoriferous vexation. Gather yourself and phone Percival Plum's Institute of Water Closet Beautification and Emergency Uncloggery, your trusted, tried and true champion of the loveliness of your loo, as well as both fluid and solid human refuse removal. Since the time of King James II, Percival Plum and his ensemble of excremental experts have been solving every manner of toiletry turmoil since the hideous, unsavory, garish floral patterns and dietary and sanitary restrictions of the medieval era. Today, at Percival Plum's Institute of Water Closet Beautification and Emergency Uncloggery, we utilize state-of-the-art, laser-guided techniques to preserve the ancient, rustic glory of your most precious pampering and personal privy space, and of course, any fecal maleficence. You are the master of your house. You shan't be expected to snap on a latex glove, reaching into the cursed commode to clear out your family's leavings. Allow Percival Plum's Institute of Water Closet Beautification and Emergency Uncloggery to not only extract your unmentionables, but also to transport them free of charge to the local botanical gardens where they belong. Preserve your pipes and poopery with no one else but Percival Plum's Institute of Water Closet Beautification and Emergency Uncloggery. God save the throne!
Before history was history, fools were we. Then we climbed a tree and finally we could see. Lo, then the internet made us smart, now know everything do we. Thus we share with thee these trifleries, till nobody learns a thing.
Welcome back, everyone, to Bottom of the Barrel. We are continuing our discussion on strange traditions. And for those of you who have not been binging us, I'll offer a quick recap. So we have discussed previously the topic of traditions in general to kind of set the stage for why traditions matter, and then talked about some weird stuff. But yeah, just to recap quickly, why traditions matter. They keep us centered, focused, inspired, connected both to our modern day communities and also the generations that came before us.
And sometimes they keep us drunk.
Yeah. It certainly worked well for us. So
traditionally speaking.
Something key to the idea of tradition, which is what made this particular topic so interesting, is the idea of the inherent value that these practices hold for people. Like the people that established the practice at some point say, this practice is valuable and important and is worth passing down to the following generations. And the following generations say, well, we have to keep doing this special thing because it was obviously important to our forebears. So that concept of value is really interesting to consider as we look at these stranger traditions, because large groups of people, and sometimes entire societies, have clearly said, well, we should definitely keep doing this.
Yeah.
So we talked about some bizarre traditions in the U.S., and there were some doozies, including Frozen Dead Guy Day and the Headless Chicken Festival.
Frozen Dead Guy Day, I got to tell you, Jay, just if we can just go on, since we're on a recap here, Frozen Dead Guy Day was probably one of my most favorite things we've ever talked about thus far. I'm not saying it's it's going to be the thing, but in the pantheon of things we've talked about, it's like fucking.
It's in the running. Yeah,
I mean, it was up there. It was
fascinating.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, Grandpa Burrito, like this one's for you, Grandpa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
cheers on you, Grandpa.
Sound effects for our adoring fans.
I can't quite.
So we have lots of sound effects here on Bottom of the Barrel. Here's one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
By the way, I should point out, I am drinking Douglas and Todd small batch bourbon whiskey out of Milwaukee. Minnesota.
Outstanding.
And I'm doing this right here, Republican blended bourbon whiskey. Not Republican, Republic, Texas Republic.
gonna say you're drinking Republican whiskey.
Yeah.
What's up with that, Kyle?
Ew.
80 proof.
You know,
of the hill
Republican
country.
whiskey is good to wash down a red pill, I've heard. You might think about that. Yum, yum. It's a good combo.
Indeed.
I'm
tariffs
drinking
are
this.
unbelievable.
I'm drinking this Tervis tumbler full of liquid.
All right.
So
I'm going
we
to
talk-
guess, Jay, that it's not American whiskey. You've gone north of the border yet again, haven't you?
it's North American whiskey.
North American whiskey. Fair enough.
The
fair enough.
continent.
Speaking of different countries, like that north of America, in North America, we talked about strange traditions across the U.S., but we, as we noted at the time, there's a whole world of strange traditions out there.
It's a whole world out there.
Tons.
So we wanted to devote one more episode to talk about some of the ones in other countries. And I want to pass the baton to you two lads for tonight, because I know you're sitting on some good stuff. But as an appetizer, I'm going to kick things off with something pretty tame, because you've likely heard of this one already. The other things we discuss are things that we're discovering from afar and are outsiders to. But this is one I actually got to participate in and still don't quite understand. So for this one,
okay.
we go
But
to
you
the
have done this.
I have. We for this one, we go to the sunny isles of the United Kingdom, where
Okay.
every November they celebrate Guy Fawkes Day.
Oh,
You've probably
Guy
heard of
Fawkes
this.
Day.
5th of
I've been to the Guy
November.
Fawkes Inn.
Remember.
In York.
Yeah. There you go.
I've been there.
So
I've had sticky pudding at the Guy Fawkes Inn.
Gross. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's
I
what
had
if-
shat sticky pudding from the
yeah,
Guy Fawkes Inn.
let's keep that to yourself.
Okay.
That's a tradition we
You don't
can
really want
we
to.
can
You wanna
kill
let
off
that go.
immediately. The old tradition of shitting sticky pudding. So Guy Fawkes Day is the British observance celebrated, as you noted, on November 5th, commemorating the failure of the gunpowder plot of 1605.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do a big history lesson, but in 1605, the reigning monarch was King James I. He was one of the monarchs that was the big proponent of the Anglican Church, a Protestant
Okay.
king, and the Catholics of the time were not happy with
No
James
way.
I.
Not with all
so,
those Lutherans running around.
So there
Mainly
there's
Catholics, but
there are years and
mainly,
years and
one
years.
thing, I'm sorry to interrupt. Let me just interject. We
Sure.
were talking about it was mainly Catholics though that were pissed off.
I've gotten two sentences in. It's a good time for an interruption, I guess.
Jay, when you're talking, it's always a good time for an interruption.
Oh, that's
what I'm
sweet.
saying is
You say
what
the
I'm saying
nicest
is,
things to me.
It was mainly because was it what the Christian battles in England were mainly Protestant versus Catholicism.
That's right. Yeah.
So the C of E versus that. Lutheran was more in the southern regions of Germany, which we'll be talking about a little later tonight on our or today,
okay.
whatever time you're listening to this podcast.
Can't wait. But in Britain, for ages, for eons, it was the Anglicans versus the Catholics, Protestants versus the Catholics, back and forth. They were so mad at each other. And at this time, in the reign of King James I, early in his reign, he was only 2 years in, the Catholics were super mad. They felt like they were being persecuted. They were mad at King James for refusing to grant greater religious tolerance to the Catholics. And so a group of fellows got together and decided to kill the king so that they could usher in their own monarch, a Protestant monarch. It was pretty
Blow
simple.
up
The whole
Parliament
idea
or
was pretty
something,
simple. Yeah. So they were going to blow up Parliament, the Houses of Parliament, during the state opening of Parliament on November 5th, 1605, with the intent to kill the king, his family, and the sitting members of Parliament to clear the way to establishing Catholic rule. So bring a Catholic back in.
I thought you said this wasn't a history lesson.
Right.
Sorry.
I mean, this is an historical thing. that
You're
happened.
right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so rude.
So here's the deal about Guy Fawkes Day. So while I lived in Britain, I was mostly in middle school during my time there, and quickly learned, I went to an American school. We were sort of in a semi-American community, but very much lived in a British neighborhood, had British neighbors, British pals up and down the street. And so we quickly adapted to holding on to the stuff that was important to us as Americans, but also, kind of assimilating to the culture around us. And so it didn't take me long to find out that there was a British holiday where you could burn stuff and blow shit up.
Okay. Because we have two, I would say.
Yes, correct. Like the fireworks stand, the fireworks stands are open two times a year, and so I had already been well indoctrinated. I was at an age where I was like, oh yeah, it's New Year's Eve. Oh yeah, it's July 4th. Like we're gonna burn stuff and blow shit up. And so I quickly found out that I was gonna have a third such night in my life in early November, and so I was all about it. But looking back as an adult and learning more about the history of it, like we were told a little bit about, it's called Guy Fawkes Day, and we blow shit up to celebrate the fact that this guy, Guy Fawkes, didn't blow something up. Oh. And so, learning more about it, there was this.
It's a little ironic.
It's a little
very
ironic. But there's other stuff about the holiday that just weird to me. So first of all, this group of conspirators, there were 13 men, 13 Catholic, activists, right, who were plotting to kill the king. There were 13 of them. Were led. The ringleader was a man named Robert Catesby. He was the head of the whole plot.
Wasn't Guy Fawkes?
No, it wasn't Guy Fawkes.
Was he the guy that just drove the wagon or something?
You're close. So, Guy Fawkes had 10 years of military experience fighting in the Spanish Netherlands during the Dutch Revolt. And so he was given
mask.
Right. He had a great mask. He did not have a mask. He was given charge. They put him in charge of the explosives because he had military experience. He's like, Fawkes, you've a bit about blowing shit up, don't you? You go ahead and take care of the barrels of gunpowder, eh?
Yes. So, but of course.
So there were 13 of them that all had roles to play, all important roles. But Guy Fawkes was in charge of overseeing the gunpowder. There were like 36 barrels of gunpowder. So
I don't want to. I'm sorry to interject here, but when you're going to blow
I've
shit
made
up,
it 5 sentences. You might as well.
I know. When you're going to blow shit up, though, like if you're put in charge of the actual gunpowder, I would think that kind of makes you the most fucking important guy of the entire operation.
And we know how this operation ends.
You're not the guy that, hey, you need to bring the whiskey so we can celebrate afterwards, or you need to bring the meat with the mead or whatever. Bring the goat leg so we can celebrate with a feast.
Goat leg.
Yeah. You're bringing
they don't name a day after
the fucking
if you bring in the goat
to
leg.
blow the shit up. Like if you don't come through, Guy, this whole fucking deal is off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was not responsible for carrying 36 barrels of gunpowder into the basement of the House of Parliament. Like a group of people did that, but they left him there overnight. So they got the gunpowder in place on November 4th. Yeah. They got the gunpowder in place on November 4th. I presume he set the fuses. Like it was unclear exactly how it would have been pulled off if they had been able to do it. Like, was he just gonna light the fuse and go down with the explosion as a hero, or
give him martyr himself and
was he prepared to do that, or was he? Did he have a 100-yard long fuse and he was going to run away? Like, I don't know.
When you light this guy, you run like you've never run before.
Yeah. So what happened was they were ready to go. He was in the basement with 36 barrels of gunpowder. However, he did not know that about a week prior, on the 26th of October, an anonymous letter of warning had been sent to the government about the whole plot. We do not know who sent that letter. We still don't know. No one came forward afterward. Probably one of the 13 or one of their girlfriends.
Yeah. Probably the guy that didn't get elected to sit with the powder kegs.
Right.
I thought it was going to be me. I thought I was the guy.
It was the goat leg guy.
All right, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna blow this whole thing up.
Yeah.
Without blowing it up.
Stick me with the goat leg. I'll tell you what.
You'll see.
Your job is to bring the goat leg. Really?
So
are you?
To your point, there were 12 other guys, and I'm not going to read all their names, but I will read one name, which is the greatest name of all time. One of the members was a knight. His name is Sir Everard Digby.
Ooh.
That is one of the members
Digby.
of the crew.
Digby.
Was named Sir Everard Digby.
And he was
which
a
is
knight.
Yeah, he was a sir. Like he had gotten, I presume, an Order of the British Empire from one of the previous Catholic monarchs. Like I don't know how old he was.
If he knew Sir Paul McCartney
Oh, good. Yeah, they all know each other.
or Sir Elton John.
And they all, as soon as you're knighted, you get a time machine. So you can meet all the other sirs from history. Yeah.
I want to get knighted.
Once
I'm
you're
sure
in the
they-
knighthood, you're put into the room where all the knights living and dead are all there.
Yeah, they're all there. It's just an around-the-clock party for eternity. It's a nice deal. Anyway, so they sent the constable squad to the basement of the Houses of Parliament, and there was Guy Fawkes sitting next to 36 barrels of gunpowder. And he was like,
boy.
funny story. What happened was, I know this looks bad, but
Hey, fellas, what are y'all doing here?
hey, did someone bring a goat leg? I'm starving.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't
Exactly.
recognize me if I put on this mask.
So they arrested him immediately and then went looking for the others. The others had found out that the whole plot had been, foiled, and they fled.
Foiled.
So the other 12 guys took off. And so they were chased down. Many of them died fighting off, the armed forces. Like they were barricaded themselves and had all the muskets they could find and just blaze of glory. So half of them were killed defending themselves.
So it was
Half
a
of
whole
them were-
scene.
Big deal. Half of them were captured and arrested. And in January, 2 months later, they were all tried and convicted and executed, including Guy Fawkes, who all of them were executed by hanging and then drawn and quartered, which, because just to be sure.
Yeah.
And
just get a little
I mean, do you really?
satisfaction,
I will
guess.
say this: if you're going to be executed by hanging and drawn and quartered, it's better to be hanged first.
right.
Okay.
And that's
I
what,
can
yeah.
just I can get behind that.
I'm picturing drawn and quartered versus hanging. I'm going to go with let's get hanged and then.
Okay,
You can
so
draw- you can do whatever
thank
you
you for
want.
telling
At that
us
point,
so
I
that
don't
in the
care.
future we'll know how to make your arrangements.
John Swayze's last wishes.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, but hang me first, all right?
hang me first.
Now, come on.
Please.
So Guy Fawkes was killed by hanging, and currently, and you may know this part, one of the traditions in modern day celebrations of Guy Fawkes Day is we have fireworks, we blow shit up to celebrate what Parliament might have looked like, and we also have bonfires, and we throw effigies of Guy Fawkes on a bonfire.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, John knew this part. Kyle may not have known this part.
No,
So
I didn't know. But he's the
yes.
guy who did he blow it or he just wasn't not as in
he,
blow
well,
it up.
he blew it
He s-
because
did he
nothing
screw it
happened.
up?
he didn't do anything
Yeah, it
wrong.
got-
No, he did exactly what he was
Well, he
supposed to do.
didn't.
He was sitting
Right.
with the gunpowder overnight. He was waiting for 9 o'clock in the
They were
morning.
busted before he was supposed to blow anything up.
Yeah.
Yes, he was ready to blow it up, and the door opened to the basement he was in.
On
and he
November
kind of
4th.
looked up with a, "Hey, what are you doing?" Oh,
And he's the first one they busted, so maybe that's why we're naming why it's Guy Fawkes Day
is that
rather
why
than
it's Guy Fawkes?
I
Digby
guess
Day.
it's just it should be Digby
Sir
Day.
Digby.
Sir Digby Day would be great, or Catesby Day, like the
But
ringleader.
you know what?
was
You know what's
Catesby.
The leader guy. Yeah.
to me, what's fascinating to me about that is they still celebrate. Okay, so Guy Fawkes Day, it didn't blow up. They didn't blow up the government. But we're gonna have now a yearly event, festival, whatever you want to call it. I mean, where we're gonna
But
blow
blowing
shit up, and burn it
Yeah.
in effigy. But I mean, it's like.
Blow up
You know,
everything
we
but
don't
Parliament.
we don't do anything like that in this country where we go, you know what, Here's to the end of the Civil War. Where we blow shit. It's like, dude, that was a very violent thing. Or, it's like, why are you celebrating that?
Yes.
To me, it's a little bizarre.
That's why it's a strange tradition.
Yeah, this is part of why I picked it as a strange tradition, because I don't understand celebrating this. Like, as a parallel in the United States of America, everyone, of course, is aware of the Twin Towers, 2001, but fewer people remember.
Harbor.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor. Fewer people will remember that in 1993, there was another attempt to bring down the towers. There was a World Trade Center bombing
the corner
in 1993.
The corner of the building in a
the van in the basement.
And so it was deadly. Like the bomb went off and it was deadly, but it did not do what they hoped it would do. Like it blew a huge hole in the basement, but it did not bring down the towers, which is what they wanted to have happen. And we look at that date in 1993 as a day of mourning, and be like, we better watch out. We better be careful, folks. Like it's time to get serious. And that's how we treat that day. We don't go, hey, let's blow shit up to celebrate the fact that they didn't bring the towers down. Woo!
Right. Yeah.
To be fair, though, they blew it up. It exploded. It was not foiled by the
yes, but still,
authorities.
But I mean, it was a failed attempt in terms of what they had hoped to accomplish, as was the gunpowder plot, failed attempt, and So I do have one clue as to why they turned this into a celebration. So within a year, Parliament declared November 5th a National Day of Thanksgiving. Like, thank goodness this didn't go as planned. And apparently they had some sort of day of Thanksgiving the next year, 1606. Within a few decades, Gunpowder Treason Day, as it was originally known, was a predominant.
That's real catchy.
Yeah. It was the predominant English state commemoration. Like the biggest holiday they had was Gunpowder Treason Day because it carried strong Protestant religious overtones. It also became a focus for anti-Catholic sentiment. So it was a huge political thing. Like, let's have a big holiday. Like the Protestant monarchy was like, let's make this a big deal. A big deal. We'll celebrate every year that the Catholics tried to end our government and kill people and failed.
Okay.
So that they could keep up the pro-Protestant thing.
So that's very interesting because, as we all know in our history, Henry VIII was the founder of, or one of the founders, not
the Anglican Church,
Martin Luther, as Kyle brought up earlier, one of the founders of the Protestant movement. But the C of E, as we know, the Church of England, when Henry VIII went, hey, I want to divorce what's her name, and Mary Anne Boleyn, or whatever, and Catherine of Aragon, and Mary Anne Boleyn, the Catholic Church is like, you can't do that. He's like, well, here's a thought. I'm just going to start my own religion and fuck you all. So he did. And so that's really where we get, that's one of the movements, along with Martin Luther, where we get Protestantism. So after that, that became, as Jay just pointed out, that became a very, very strong, like you had like Mary and Bloody Mary that like, hey, we're moving back to Catholicism and we're going to move back to Protestantism. It kept going back and forth.
Point of contention ever since.
Huge. So So Jay, I mean, that's a really interesting point that you bring up, that it's like, we're going to celebrate how the Catholics tried to fuck it up, you peep. You see, people? You see why you should be Protestant? Because the Catholics are bad, bad people. They tried to blow us up.
Yep. And
the guy that was the biggest Catholic fuck up of all is Guy Fawkes. So fuck you, Guy Fawkes.
He got the...
Here's your sticky fucking pudding.
Yeah.
Was it just because he had the catchiest name?
No,
it was a very catchy name.
Digby had the catchiest name.
I agree.
There's no question. Digby, come on, Digby.
Yeah.
Digby Day, like Digby Day is catchy. I'm going to start celebrating that in Texas. Every November 5th is Digby Day. It's starting here, folks. You heard it here
Why
first.
can't every day be Digby Day?
So in modern celebrations of November 5th, we have fireworks, we have bonfires, we have effigies of Guy Fawkes. But in recent years, in some places, also they'll go ahead and make an effigy of a current political figure that they.
Oh, all right.
Like the prime minister would be like, yeah. Also, F that guy. I want to burn him. Also F this talk show host. I'd like to burn him.
Is that where effigy
creepy.
came from? Is that where the burning characters in effigy came from, though? I mean, like, did they burn Guy Fawkes in effigy? Were there things burnt in effigy before Guy Fawkes, or was that where it came from? You know what I'm saying?
As you know, I told you we wouldn't have a history lesson, so I didn't dig into that.
Okay.
But it's weird. Guy Fawkes died of hanging. There was no fire involved. The gunpowder did not blow up, but we burn his effigy on a bonfire anyway because tradition. Also, one more thing. One of my favorite weird things about this strange tradition is the part of the tradition. Like not too long after when the celebration started, a few decades in, like early 1700s, the children. Would take their straw effigies, basically like a scarecrow, right? And they would walk through the streets in the days leading up to Guy Fawkes Day and ask people for a penny for the guy. And people would give them a penny for whatever reason.
For the
Guy.
Guy
Fawkes.
Oh, for the guy.
They're carrying their Guy Fawkes, and they'll be like, penny for the guy, penny for the guy.
Penny for the guy.
And I don't...
Okay.
Why do they all sound like women? Monty Python
rude.
women.
It's
a very naughty boy.
Penny for the guy, please. Penny for the guy.
So this is a thing I do not understand, like why. I just don't understand this part of the tradition.
Yeah.
So hear me out here. Like, here's a scenario that doesn't make sense. Bing bong. Hello? Yes, hello. We're fundraising for convicted and executed traitor against the crown, Guy Fawkes. Would you like to donate anything? No.
By God,
Please?
yes, of course.
Are you sure you don't have anything? Even a penny? Oh, all right. He did try to kill King James at least. Here's a halfpenny. Now go away. Like, we're fundraising off of Guy Fawkes for some reason. Like, why are we asking for pennies? Or here's scenario number 2. Mammy, I'm working on my effigy of Guy Fawkes to burn to ash to celebrate our glorious nation, but I don't have any hair. Do you have any yarn or something? Oh, sorry, love. I'm all out of yarn. Why don't you take your partially completed effigy around the neighborhood and ask people for a penny? If you can collect 4 pennies, you can go to the fishmonger and see if he has some old netting that might work for hair. And the kid goes, right then. And so they go ask for a penny. Like, I don't understand it at all.
How
and then,
the penny came about.
Yeah, why do
That
kids...
entire play can be seen later.
My one-man show, Penny for the Guy.
One-man show. A penny for your mongering.
A penny for the J.
I did.
A one-man show.
It was very funny, Jay. I was just going to say that's very good on you. That was some good theater right there.
Thank you, but I don't get it. I don't know why kids are asking for pennies while carrying an effigy of the convicted traitor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Also, this is the real last thing. There is a rhyme. And you noted it at the very beginning of this little segment. There's a rhyme associated with the holiday. I've known, remember the 5th of November. I've known that for ages, but I haven't known the whole thing. Ready?
What is it?
The whole rhyme that celebrates. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. We see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. So people apparently would...
A limerick, eh?
It's not a limerick. It's terrible.
Close.
I've checked the meter. Like, There once was a guy from Nantucket, 9 syllables. And then the middle part.
Remember, Benedict Arnold. He fought for a country, but went for the other side. And then he didn't do things that were nice to our country. And he ended up hanging inside.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
That's one of the
I've
most
got
famous.
100 of those.
That's
Got
one of
100
those. But that's the most famous patriotic limerick, of course. Yeah. So the rhyme doesn't really fit a meter. It's not a limerick. It doesn't match any. It's not a haiku. It doesn't match any other kind of common poetry. It's all a mess. And I don't mean to sound so bitter about the whole thing, but I'm furious. Anyway,
Well,
maybe
I don't see why you wouldn't be. But
So was it
let's move on if I can be the man that
I'm ready.
moves us on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah,
All right.
Kyle,
Please.
why don't you tell us about what your world tradition that
Yeah,
you
my,
have found to be so bizarre that you want to share with us?
Yeah, I wanted to look into another one that we've all heard of before. The running of the
Guy
bulls.
Fawkes effigy. No,
The Guy Fawkes running from a bull in the streets. No, the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain.
Running of the Bulls and Paloma,
Pamplona.
Pamplona, Spain.
Yes. Yes,
Pom-
in Navarro.
Did you say Pompadour, Spain?
Close.
Pamplona.
Pamplona, Navarro.
Pamplona.
That's close. That's good. Let's do that.
Pamplona.
All right. So instead of Pamplona, Arkansas, we are doing the one over in Europe.
Kyle, would you
Spain.
mind? Would you allow John to say Pamplona in 3 different other accents, and then we
Okay,
can move?
I'll wait.
Pamplona. Pamplona. Pamplona.
Ooh, I like that last one. Added a
I did
syllable.
too.
All right, I'm working on my James Mason, Jay. I think you'll appreciate this.
Isn't John the
Pamplona.
one that sent me on this?
Pamplona.
Just said,
I'm James Mason.
John wanted. John
I'm working
wanted
on
to.
my James Mason.
John wanted to
I'm
get
not
things
there yet.
moving, and that's why we've
obviously.
gone to you.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah.
No, give me a James Mason order for Mexican food.
I would like to order enchiladas, and perhaps with some gravy sauce, and perhaps a little taco, if you will.
It's good. I mean, the order. I'd eat
By the
that.
way, go fuck yourself.
I don't know. I've got a lot to work to do. I've got a lot of work.
Jay's
to do.
speechless.
Yeah, I don't.
Jay
All the time.
doesn't know what James Mason we're even talking about at this point.
Ouch, rude. And for dessert,
knows of his gym.
a French dessert made of grapefruit. You may know the French word for grapefruit is pamplemousse.
Ooh.
Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse. That's my favorite St. Croix flavor for water.
Pamplemousse.
Speaking of saints,
and speaking of things that start with PAMPL,
And
Go ahead,
water.
in Pamplona, Spain,
hey,
they have a festival.
Smooth.
They have a festival for San Fermin. San Fermin is Saint Fermin, as you may know. See how I did that? See how I pulled it all together?
Hold on.
Anyway, thank you. Yes. Speaking of Catholics, so this guy, San Fermin,
he was one of the good ones.
The running of the bulls happens during the festival San Fermin, which happens July 7th through the 14th. It's one of those week-long festivals.
Heck yeah.
As you mentioned that there were parades and stuff before Guy Fawkes Day, that here we don't really do that. We don't have like a week-long festival. We have one-day holidays. I guess.
Yeah, we got work to do.
US.
When was it again? When I missed the date. What was
July
it?
July
7th
7th
through
through
the 14th.
14th. Some of us were listening.
Okay.
Incredible.
And
Incredible.
so San Fermin is a Catholic martyr that he was actually martyred in France, dragged through the streets. It was awful. But I'm sure he did great things to make people Catholic. You know, that's
Was he drawn
how
and
you end
quartered
up
later?
being a saint, right? Maybe. I didn't
After
look
he was
into that.
hanged.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, hopefully. Jeez. Do we live in a civilized society
so
or
the
what?
running of the bulls is a part of this festival, and it is as you're familiar with it. What do you think of when you think of the running of the bulls? Just in an image in your mind.
There's a bunch of, this is what I think of.
Red neckerchiefs.
Yes, but a bunch of guys get into the street, and then they kind of look to their left or their right, depending on which way they're standing, and they look backwards where they're.
I should never have asked this question.
And they see the gate come down. And
I gave a
two-word
answer.
of fucking bulls and come running down the street, and they're like, "Holy shit, run!" And they start running, and thinking that, I have 2 legs. They have 4 legs, but I can surely outrun them, and you just can't.
It'd be incorrect in that assessment.
Okay. Well,
No,
then
the person, John, you are correct. The person would be incorrect to think they can outrun the bull because of the.
Oh! I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think those extra 2 legs is going to slow that animal down. I've only got
You
2
would think
legs.
so, but no,
That's
I
more
think they can run
efficient.
twice as fast. I think
and
they can
they're
run twice
giant.
as fast.
They are
And they
giant.
have
So
horns.
That extra weight's going to hold him back. I'm light and nimble.
Except, aren't they running like down a street, so they're kind of going downhill?
they are running through the streets. I don't know the grade of this journey, but it is 800
Why don't you get back
meters.
to us when you do, and we'll continue
800
this
meters.
conversation.
Yeah,
it is
it could-
800 meters.
That could cover multiple grades. That's long enough to.
800
have a hill
meters.
and
That's
a
the whole
flat
run
and
of
a-
the bulls. Is 800
Yeah,
meters.
it only lasts
Which
2
is
to
what-
3 minutes.
Oh,
2 to
shit.
3
I thought
minutes.
it was like I
Yeah.
thought it was like a 30-minute run through the streets of Spain. Like
No.
God,
it
dog,
is-
when are these fucking bulls gonna stop? But it's only
there
and how
are
do
like-
they? So many questions, Kyle. I'll let you continue, but I've got questions.
Yeah,
Go
who's
ahead.
who's running a 3-minute 800 meter? Like, come
And who's
on.
stopping the bulls at 300 meters?
well, they
whoa,
run
that's
in.
it.
He asked the question. I'm trying to answer you so hard. So hard.
God, please.
No,
I'm going to shut
running-
up. I'm going to shut up. I give you my word right now. I'm going to shut up
For how long?
until you answer this.
Oh,
Wait, which question? You've asked several now. So they run to the bull ring because you're going to have bullfights and whatnot. And in fact, that's kind of historically what this whole thing is, where the on the countryside before the big bullfights, people would basically bait themselves and get the bulls to chase them off of the hills. So maybe it is downhill, and into the bull ring so that there could be bullfights. It was like rodeo clowns almost. They would just run and go, wow, woohoo, wee, look at me. And then would run until the bull chases them. And then I guess one guy peels off and another one jumps in to keep luring the bulls into the ring. And so that's where the tradition of the running comes from. But now, people just go and now it's down like a tight little street. And it has, I think there are 2 turns. That's where you usually see most of the carnage, is whenever they have to make this little left-right move down the street. And that's where you see people getting their asses handed to them. And yes, the bulls, there are plenty of detractors and stuff that, the animal rights folks are not cool with this.
Well,
Just
they're not
Jay,
running.
you in the back.
What do they care?
so, how many? I know this has changed over the years, but generally speaking, how many bulls? How many runners?
Okay, running in it, I don't know if there's a list. I think there has to be, right? I know it's free. And
I should
maybe
hope
just
so.
Free.
Yeah.
You mean they don't charge you to run with the bulls? Hey,
well,
here's a thought. For only $100, you could throw yourself out into the street and run against a bull that could roll
Right.
you over and kill you with a gourd of his horn.
But I want to give you some money for that. No, there are rules. Now there aren't much, but yeah, anyone
No
is free
running
to do it. No, I guess you can do that. You have to be 18 or older.
Well, it sounds right.
And this is a real rule: no flip flops. No flip-flops, sandals, or high heels.
Right. And a minimum of 2 legs.
That's smart thinking. That's just not solid thinking.
It's not
Yeah, 2
fair if
legs.
you have more than 2 legs. You got to have
Yeah.
only 2.
No electronic equipment. They don't want you trying to film while
not
you're running for
you're not
your
an-
goddamn
you're not
Or
an-
like
you're not-
shine lasers in the bullseye to distract them.
hey, now you're
Or you're
thinking.
not doing like what are the things called, the little not Yugos. That's what am I trying to say? The
Pogo stick?
Segways. No segways involved.
No. What about a rascal? I'd like to see someone down there.
Dude, you would be killed if you were in a rascal doing the run of the bulls. You deserve to fucking die.
I
You're
already
gonna
said
get
this.
run
And
the fuck over.
I already said this, and everyone ignored me. But a pogo stick would be great. Pogo stick would be terrific.
That'd be fun. And I would love to watch the guy who gets gored, who's on the pogo stick.
So
Or
how
the
many
rascal.
do we know?
one more rule. One more
Gen-
rule. They do say you have to be sober. I don't
How do they?
know
How do they test that?
Yeah, right. I don't,
I doubt.
it's
I
just on
doubt
paper.
anyone
Are you
follows
talking
that
about the
rule.
bulls or the people?
Hey-o. No rules for the bulls. So I know that the number of runners is a wild card, but how many
Yes.
bulls generally?
Right. I was just getting to that. I didn't forget that part of your question because it's an interesting
It looked
answer.
like you forgot because of John.
Right. John's fault. But no, the
John messes up everything.
there are 12 bulls. Okay.
Lovely, perfect. Thank you.
But it's not that simple. Only 6 of the bulls are fighting bulls. The others are what they call bell oxen, which are a lot more chill and aren't going to try to kill people.
Really?
But they look virtually the same.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah. So
Dude,
there's
I'm
ones,
with you. I'm kind of
They kind of
digging this.
diluted the death toll, with they're not all of the bulls running to
Okay.
the stadium here are not for bullfighting.
It's 12, but it's 12 every year. Like that's part of the
Yes.
tradition. And so
Yeah, 12
six,
total, 6 and 6.
six are lethal and 6 are pretty chill. Like 6
Yeah.
are like named Ferdinand the Bull,
Right. Or Digby.
Digby.
Dixie.
So okay.
Or
there are 6. There are 6 and
your
6. The 6
friend
that are
from
kind of
England.
chill. Do they
Mm-hmm.
run as fast as the 6 bloodthirsty bulls?
That
Or do they
I do not know.
lag behind a bit, stopping to smell flowers?
Dude, you're starting to
and-
get into some statistics that I don't think exist, Jay. I mean,
I don't know.
So
the
do the
answer to
6
that.
bulls that mean business run faster than the 6 bulls that are like?
Wouldn't you
Yeah,
notice?
I would hope so.
Wouldn't
you
that be?
doing?
I would
or is-
assume.
Or is it just strictly herd mentality? Like the
Or-
6
or
chill
do
bulls are
they-
like,
do-
hey, I
but
guess
do
we're
they-
running fast. Let's run fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
do
bet
they
you're
do
right.
they tell some of the bulls like, "Hey, listen, I know you're not really a gourd bull. You're not there to kill anyone, but if you can really run
fellas,
fast,
circle up,
just to-
circle up.
just
Step
to
up, guys.
give us a semblance of like, there's
Yeah.
tragedy afoot. There's
The fighting
danger
bulls,
ahead.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the fighting bulls
I mean, because
probably
you know
have
what?
a little.
Because some of the bulls could be like, "Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna just wander on down."
I love the idea of the
Hey,
pep talk.
look.
Like, okay, guys, circle up. In 5 minutes, the gun's going to go off. Here's what's going to happen. 6 of you, you guys know what to do. You guys, listen, look.
Don't get scared by the gun, first of all.
Relax. Like, this is going to be fun. It's an 800-meter run. It's no big deal. Look ferocious if you can. Look like
Yeah.
you want to gore someone to death. Of course you won't. No one's asking you to gore
Yeah,
anyone
you'll
to
be-
death.
yeah,
It's just,
come on.
It's just a quick run to the arena, and then you go straight to the pen, and you'll eat hay for 2 hours. Like, it's... Like,
yeah,
guys,
except they're going, yeah, so yeah, you're going to run to the arena and then everyone goes into the corral and you're going to eat hay. But 6 of those bulls are like, but we got to fight the guy in the arena. So that,
Nah.
and that is to the
I
death.
think they're more dicks about it.
So what?
Yeah, they
The
want
You know
to.
what? You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take out a couple of guys on the run. Just what the fuck? Why not?
Oh, yeah.
I got nothing to lose. Nothing
Especially
to
if
lose.
if they know what's coming, then they're going to take out as many as they can.
Yeah, yeah,
and they'll-
exactly.
I think they'll tell their little bell oxen buds to say, "Hey, if you see a guy you don't like, feel free. Just
Yeah.
give him a
Right.
little."
Why not?
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Listen, I'm going to be fighting in the arena. You're not. But if you want to take somebody out, knock yourself out because nothing's going to happen to you. You're going to get to go to the fucking hay pasture and eat hay. I've got to go into the arena and fight to the death.
hamburger farm.
They don't say that. They don't know that word.
I'm sorry.
They don't know that word.
Okay.
Farm?
They know one word: moo.
So please continue.
But yeah, so
Did you already say when the first one of these was?
I did not look up when the. Wait. I don't know. I don't know. I do have some stats, but I don't.
Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah,
I don't know. I do know this. I do know this. It happened at least long enough that Hemingway did the running of the bulls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So we know it was back that far.
He loves.
I'd say in the 30s, 40s.
Loves him some Spain. So looks like it was the 1500s. They think around 1591.
And lo, the internet made us smart. Woo! So in 1591 was the first one, presumably all with locals. And
Yeah, just
today it's like
running
a
around.
huge touristy deal, right?
Yeah, why are
So,
we
like-
still doing this? Almost being murdered by
And people
bulls
are
that we're about to murder.
People are purposefully flying to Pamplona to do this. Like they're going out of their way to participate
Yeah.
in this tradition. They're not countrymen. They're like
From around
that
the world.
sounds awesome.
I think this is
Yeah.
a thing that people do. Like this
The
is a
thrill
bucket
seeking.
list thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a. I want to run with the bulls.
I'm
Why?
sure you can do it.
this is
I'm
on
not
my
gonna say
bucket list, guys. Like I gotta do it.
I'm sure you can do it. I shouldn't say safely, but you can probably, there are different levels of running with the bulls. Like you can sit there and try and poke his nose running in front of him, or you can just go, Jesus Christ, and try and get out of the way.
They have since built an elevated walkway above the main road where you can run sort of with the bulls
Alongside
the bulls, but not in the path of the bulls. So yeah, and they also have like the big inflatable sumo suits. You can rent one of
You get
those.
bounce down in the
Yeah, and you can also be
down
in a
the street.
hamster ball, in a giant hamster ball with the bulls. So there are multiple ways to do it. That's quite safe.
Hang on to your corks, everybody. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back.
Our sponsor this week is Trinicom Communications. When it comes to your business, you're the expert, and you need to stay focused on the things that you do best, and that's, well, running your business. And to do that, communication is key. You don't need network hiccups and access issues slowing you down. You need a data partner who gets you on track and keeps you on track. For 30 years, Trinicom's VoIP and data solutions have provided a full breadth of business communication essentials. Start with reliability and flexibility with Trinicom's cloud-based voice services. Eliminate the pitfalls of maintaining your own telephone system with Trinicom's hosted PBX. Enjoy the stability of business internet connectivity with Trinicom's state-of-the-art fiber internet access. Also, you can work with confidence, knowing you are backed by the security of the Trinicom cloud and server co-location, featuring multiple power backup systems, redundant cooling, and multiple Tier 1 bandwidth providers. And since Trinicom owns its own data center and telecom switch, they can provide service and solutions directly and quickly. On top of that, Trinicom's fully managed IT support staff is there to quickly tackle anything that may come your way. In fact, Trinicom can even design your website. So keep your business churning and your success growing. Let Trinicom handle the rest. To learn more, visit Trinicom.com. That's TRINICOM.com.
Okay, we're back.
So I know I said it was free to participate. Yeah. But if you want to
always
have
a
a
price to
hotel
pay,
room,
right?
if you want a hotel room on those 800 meters, 2,000 a night.
Oh, for spectating.
2,000 a night. I think that's
$2,000
euros.
a night
Yeah. Yeah.
So
to
what time,
watch the bull
Well, you only
run?
need one night. You need them
I mean, you only need like 10 minutes.
the running is the daytime. What
2
time
to
is it?
3 minutes.
What time is the running?
That's like the Kentucky
Is it morning
Derby.
or afternoon?
I don't know.
It's like a daylight thing.
It's during the day. I can only recall.
Like, do you want the hotel night, the night after the run? Like, check-in is at 3, the running is at 4, and then you spend the night, or is it in 10 in the morning? You want to get the hotel room the night before?
I'm not going to look that up.
I don't. You don't have to. I'm asking because maybe I haven't made plans for July 7th yet. That's all.
And it's true. I mean, you could spend $2,000 or $4,000, and that's a big difference. If you're going to do one night or two.
I think Jay, at that
you don't
stage,
need to have
you're
bookend nights. You don't need to have.
I think you want to bookend it. I mean, there's like, look, let's just get a night before and a night after.
Wow.
You don't worry about it.
What's up, High Roller?
Hey, High Dollar Harry's here. High Dollar Harry's joined the chat. So the festival's all week long. Like, what do they do all other 6 days of the festival?
Oh,
like, what's going on?
I started going down that road and stopped.
Kyle,
I'm
I'm not going to look that up. Colby says, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, because this is about the strange tradition of running from the bulls. That takes 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not going to figure out the whole week.
This is not the deep dive, Jay, that you were hoping for.
He opened by saying this is the Festival of St. Firmin. It's a week-long thing, and we're going to talk about 3 minutes of it. It's a week-long festival, but real
that's
reason
not the
people
strange tradition. The strange tradition.
Let
is
me tell you about the
from
Kentucky Derby.
I don't know. San Fermin was maybe strange. We don't know because Kyle, I won't look that up. Jones couldn't be bothered.
So here's a fun fact for you. So they started measuring, or at least keeping track of how many people die during this in 1910.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
So 1910 is when they actually started just recording this.
Yeah.
In 1910?
Yes.
And they started doing it at when?
In the 1500s. 1591.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. 400
there have
years
been
later.
a lot of deaths.
Is let's start recording actually how many people died.
Yeah,
here.
people keep dying. Let's start keeping track of this.
People might like to know.
Yeah. So
it'll be good for the tourism board. Good to get those hotel rates up.
Yeah, you get to watch someone die. So it's lower than I expected.
And that's why when you book a room at our hotel, there's a good chance you're going to see someone die.
I like the hotel that guarantees a death.
That
if you stay at our hotel,
good selling
you will see a death
right there.
For guaranteed.
So,
the
apparently
Throckmorton Hotel down the street can't guarantee a death, but we can.
No, but we can.
Throckmorton's
We're
a
on
great
the route.
place.
We're on the route. You see it right out your window. You look out that window, you're going to see a gore.
Here at McGillicuddy Mansions, we guarantee.
So, okay, I'm going to throw this out to you guys. How many people do you think have died during the running of the bulls since 1910?
215. 215. That's my number.
Jay?
For all 115 years?
Yeah, since 1910, since they have started recording how many people die.
800.
Okay.
215. 215 versus 800. That's quite a discrepancy.
It is very much so.
I could have said 8 million.
Yeah. 8 million people died. Yeah, it's pretty much equivalent to the Russian.
One
Nazi
number is bigger
war.
than the other.
Okay, how many people died, Kyle?
However,
how many people died?
16.
Boo!
All right, who's closer? Who's closer?
No one wins this
I would say,
competition,
John, you were closer.
Yeah, I was. Damn right I was.
Yeah, only 16 people. People
only
are
16
the hospitals
people.
are filled.
Now, I was going to say how many
die.
people are injured.
Yeah,
that's another number.
That's countless.
800. But Kyle, I don't look that shit up. Jones can't tell you how many people have been injured.
Good job on that, Kyle.
The most recent the most recent death is 2009. 2009.
Oh, really?
I presume only one death in that year.
Yes.
Would we
And is
happen to
it
know?
generally
name?
do we know
I don't
if
have a
it's
name.
run over?
I didn't.
Is it run over people or is it gored or do we know?
I don't know.
I bet you $1 there are deaths that are related to the bull, but not necessarily direct. Like someone got like the bull was on their tail, and they took a sharp left to get out of the way and ran through a plate glass window of the local
Right into the
local
lobster
butcher shop.
They said, and here come the bulls, and somebody went and had a heart attack.
Heart
and died.
attacks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I imagine, cardiac
I
arrest just
guarantee-
from running for the first time in 30 years.
I guarantee at least one of the 16 deaths
Grandpa,
is
are you
not-
sure you want to do the running of the bulls? You're 85 years old.
sure do.
I'm going to run with the bulls.
Yes. Well,
Guy Fawkes be damned.
way to go. The Bulls win.
The bulls win. And the bulls always win, really.
until
Except
they
in the
die
arena.
2 days later in the
Right.
arena. Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen.
There have been 16 deaths of runners in 115 years since 1910. How many bulls have been killed in all of that time since 1910?
That's not a strange tradition. Oh, wait. I guess it kind of is.
That was a nice way to avert that number, Kyle.
I did some
Yeah,
quick.
I don't
did
know.
some quick mental math.
Oh, yeah?
If 6 of the bulls are intended to go into the
I see.
arena and
6 times
guaranteed to
115.
die,
Yeah.
that's 690.
Oh.
Yeah. So the
So the
bulls
humans
are
are
still
the
winning.
bulls are way
Pretty
below
close to
the-
800. 690 is pretty close to 800. A guess that one of us had earlier when you said how many deaths have there been in the last 115 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean
Yeah.
to
bulls-
anthropomorphize.
The bulls are way above the people.
Throw that one back. Okay. I'm ready to close this out, but not before something very important. And I'm going to take us back to San Fermin, the festival. Now, as Jay is always wonderful about finding these things, there is a song
Hell yeah.
associated with San Fermin, and I remember it from 7th grade Spanish
You
class.
did not. You're lying now.
Son of a
No, I'm
bitch.
not
What is
lying.
it? Where you
So it's
roll out the barrel?
that's not in Spanish at all.
We'll
but
have
you can-
Severo La Fun. No.
Barrel. We'll have a barrel. We'll have a barrel sent for me.
barrel. The Andrews sisters do a great one of those, by the way.
Their San Fermin tribute is better.
Yeah, I bet it is. So the way
please go
I
ahead.
learned it apparently is the children's version. There is a song for San Fermin, and the children's version, it's kind of a lesson on numbers and months.
Get straight to the naughty adult version. Do it. I know where we're headed.
No, it's
Go
not the
straight
naughty,
to the naughty
adult
one.
version. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
boo.
But it's a way to count numbers and months. And for those of you who know Spanish, you'll know right what I mean with this. Excuse me, everybody. Uno de enero, dos de febrero, tres de marzo, cuatro de abril, cinco de mayo, seis de junio, siete de julio, San Fermín. Fa la 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 la, quien la rota la pagareta, la 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 la, quien la rota la pagará.
Dude,
Well
that
done.
was
First of all, well
very
done.
impressive, and I have no fucking idea what that is.
I have
So-
one fucking idea, which is Siete de Julio San Fermin, July 7th.
Yeah, which is seven.
San
Which is
Fermin
also
Day.
Guy Fawkes Day. What?
It's
No.
7. It's 7/7. So uno de enero. So it's 1st of January, 2nd of February, 3rd of March, 4th of April, 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, 6 de junio, 7 de julio, San
Oh,
Fermin.
they have a holiday or an observance on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th day of
Not at
the
all.
1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th of the month.
No, it was just a device to use to make the song, I guess.
Wow.
And then
That's,
after the fa la 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 la, that's where it turns into the kids switch, where it says, "Quien la rota la pagareta, fa la 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 la, quien la rota la pagará." That is basically, you break it, you buy it. And that is not the original lyrics from the San Fermin song.
Wow. John, do you have a strange tradition you'd like to?
Okay. Yeah, I would just like to say that was actually.
I didn't even give a
pretty
bravo, you bastards.
I said bravo earlier, and then I had a follow-up question, and it ruined everything. Sorry.
I, as you both know, I have a strange fascination for the country of Germany.
Oh,
Or maybe you don't know that, but I do. But I do love Germany. I've been there once for a very brief period.
I am one of the biggest fans of Germany. I read a book about it once, and I've loved it ever since.
I have read about it. But I do.
My
I
passion
actually
for
do.
Germany-
I do love Germany. I've been there.
Called
I've only been to Berlin,
Mein
and
Kampf.
I've been to. No, I would say I've been to Berlin, and I've been to. Where did he? Speaking about the Reformation, which we were speaking about earlier.
Right. To demonstrate how much I love Germany, I'm about to recite the name of the second city I went to. It's hold on. So on the tip
Bear
of my
with
mind.
me. It's where Martin Luther nailed his treatise to the door of the church.
the 95
Jay,
Theses.
help me. Come on. It's
You want me
this
to
is what
tell the
happens
big-
when you drink too much
Pflugerville.
whiskey.
you want me
That's
to tell the big,
Pflugerville. All right, Pflugerville. That's fine. That'll do for now. But I found these traditions.
No one loves Germany like John Swayze, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
bet. You bet.
Nobody.
While I was
nobody
looking
like
up
John.
traditions,
You won't get canceled for that later.
Wittenberg. Fuck you both. It was Wittenberg. I was
there you
in
go.
Wittenberg and
Thank you,
Berlin,
Pat.
and they were both beautiful cities. But I did discover that I do have an affinity for the German traditions, and one of them is when you get married.
Oh, okay.
Now, neither one of you have been married. Both of you are married, but neither one of you have been married in Germany. So I know you don't know anything about this, but one of the
Okay.
there's many traditions that actually happen when you get married in Germany.
You don't know where I was married, you son of a gun.
Well,
You weren't there? You weren't there?
I wasn't. You're right. I wasn't. But there are
I was married in Strasbourg,
many
and,
traditions that happen
there.
in the German wedding process. There's a pre-wedding, there's the wedding, there's the post-wedding, there's all kinds of things. And one of the pre-wedding things is, and this is what actually kind of fascinated me, it's called, just so you know, my German is not what yours is, Jay.
I can't wait.
But I don't love Germany as much as you do, even though I can pronounce things better. You love it more.
Polterabend.
Okay.
Polterabend.
Polterabend.
This is
sounds
the
fun.
this is the tradition.
It's the pre-wedding. It's where the members of the wedding party. If you're going to get married in Germany, if the members of the wedding party get together and they smash dishes before the wedding, they smash dishes, and then like everyone smashes dishes, plates, cups, glasses, everything. They just smash, smash, smash. And then the bride and the groom clean them up, symbolizing their work together so they can overcome challenges.
Coming together. So I know there's lots to talk about on this topic, John, but I will pause to talk about the word Polterabend. We have talked a little bit about a German word before in a previous episode, but Polterabend.
Gesundheit.
Yes, but also everyone knows the word poltergeist,
Oh yeah.
which is a special kind of a ghost. And we've talked about, you might remember from a while back, we had an episode on monsters. And there was a monster called a snallygaster, which was derived from the German, the gaster part was derived from the German word Geist, which is the word for ghost. So poltergeist is a special kind of ghost. And polter in the word poltergeist means noisy or rumbly. Noisy ghost, a poltergeist. And so polteraband is noisy something. I don't know what the aband
stands all the
for.
crashing of the dishes.
Thanks for taking over my idea, Jay. Thanks, that's great.
So I will defer now to the Germanophile of our group, John Swayze, who will tell us what aband means.
But
polteraband.
Well,
Go ahead.
You're going to be shit out of luck on the bond part. But no, that's good stuff because
It
obviously
means secret agent.
a crashing of the plates would be a smash and a crash and a large noise, which is brilliant. But they would do this so the bride and the groom, it's like it's like bringing over everybody to your house going, "Hi, everyone. We're here to have a party, and we're here to celebrate our union of me and my wife. We're going to be married together. And now if everyone could please grab a dish and smash it on the floor. That'd
Make
be
a
great
big old
for everyone.
mess."
That'd be great, yes. And on top of that, when you're done drinking and eating and feasting and smashing and all that, we'll clean it up. What a great party this is.
Oh, man.
This is why the Germans lost the war. This is one of the reasons they lost the war.
Dude.
No, I think
I don't understand. What the fuck? What is that? Everyone smash your shit and we'll clean. Because it's not, we'll smash your shit. Okay, that was fun. We all did it. It was great. It was a release. Now, if everyone could just kind of pick everything up, that'd be great. It's like, no. Now, me and the bride will clean it up. And I can tell you, it goes beyond
do
that.
they have to do it in the presence of the party guests? Like,
Yeah, dude,
Yes, they did.
Is it a spectacle?
And it was also, it would be better if the bride cleaned up more.
Oh, well, how do they measure? Like,
Well, it's pretty much
well,
because
obviously-
the groom just sits down.
and
there
watches.
There are two bathroom scales placed in the living room, and there's a tub placed on each one. And the bride dumps her debris into one tub, and the groom dumps his debris into the other tub. And the bride's tub has to weigh more at the end of the night. It's pretty.
Exactly.
You know, that's
is a
actually a
well-known
pretty
trick.
good idea, Jay, to make tubs so it's not that big a mess. You go, oh, look, I love the traditional. Yeah, it's great. But let's not do all that. Can we just smash the dishes into the trash can?
That's a great modernization. When did this thing start, John Swayze?
That's a great question.
Jay's full
It's
of
so
questions.
funny.
You like to ask questions that sometimes don't reserve answers. I don't
stump the band.
This happened in the days, if I could quote Rachel from
my favorite
Friends. This
German
happened in the days
philosopher.
of yore.
In the days preceding this episode, John was like, "Oh, fellas, I've got a great topic. I've really dug deep on this.
Man, I really thought I
know
did.
all about it. I could spend an hour talking about this thing. Here you go."
Hey, John, I got a Jay question for you.
Oh, fuck you.
What was when it comes to the dishes that are being smashed? What is the county in which the kiln exists to create these dishes?
That's not boo.
No, it's funny you asked that. It's funny you asked that, Kyle. That's a great question. And actually, it does touch base with what Jay was talking about. In 1492, oddly enough, the same year that
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
sailed the ocean blue.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a whole separate thing going on over in Germany. And that's when
Coincidentally.
it was
The
weird.
Germans were like, "Now hold on a second. The Spanish are sending explorers out to find new lands. We must do something even better.
Break dishes.
Smash plates.
Something more sensational to draw tourists to Germany. What can you come
Smash
up
our
with?
glasses and plates.
Wilhelm, you said you had an idea. Go ahead. Tell us what you have.
Wilhelm always has the best ideas.
Oh my God. Ziegfeld, tell me, what do you have?
Something.
Folly.
The Spanish are eating our lunch. We must come up with something.
It's because of uno de enero, dos de febrero, tres de marzo, cuatro de abril.
Have you heard that children's counting song? It is brilliant. We must come up with something, or we will go. We will
Fa
become
la la
the
la
least
la
favorite
la.
European nation.
Quien la rota la
I just
pagareta.
what I do wonder about is the smashing of the plates. I do wonder about that. It's like, what does that actually accomplish?
Oh, there's
I mean,
some
what do
anger
you-
issues, but they are German.
I think so. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. There's like anger issues. Are you throwing the plates at each other? Are you?
yeah,
Are
it's
you,
like get your arguments out now.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm
you
spitballing
think
here.
that's what it is? Because isn't there a Nordic?
We're trying
thing
to
where
understand Germans.
You throw the glass in the cheers, and you throw the glass in the fire or whatever.
Well, there's a Jewish wedding tradition of smashing the glass, the Mazel Tov. You
but
got
it's
a glass,
neater. They're like, it's all wrapped in the napkin and they smash it.
Right.
They're not
But
making a big
why-
old fuss about it.
True, but the breaking of the glass is important, and why?
Yeah.
I have
That's-
not studied this.
I would
but
assume it's
know that-
related. Yeah.
I know that John has. So, John,
Well,
if you would
Yeah.
let us
Guy
know.
Fawkes would
Just
tell
let
you
us know.
that another fascinating thing that the Germans do is the bride and groom will saw a log
Oh,
in
like
two.
they go to sleep?
No. They saw a log in two to I
That's
guess
math, guys.
I don't know. I don't know why they saw the log in two because
Oh.
it would say we're separating.
Oh. So wait, is
they
it
do
like a big log where one of those big long lumberjack 2-man like they saw together? They work together to do a thing?
Yes, they grab
There's
each
two
end
handles
of the saw.
a person. Yeah.
They
I can see
grab
that.
each end of the saw and they saw it.
It's-
But the thing is that the log becomes two. I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah. It's
I'm
mixed.
I'm
mixed,
not
signals there.
advocating for these German deals. I'm just
No,
telling you
this
what they do.
I love Germany more than anyone I know. However, I don't like really how they run their whole
Germans.
society. I gotta be
Well,
honest.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's
fine
a
to
whole
be
lot of
honest.
things I don't like about Germany. They didn't,
No,
but I
well,
love it. I still love it.
I'm sure
love
most
it, and
of
we're
us-
getting married.
I have
But
lots
if you're getting
of
married,
German,
by God, go to Germany because
I have
that's
lots of German blood. Do you guys have some German in you? I mean,
Yeah,
we're in Texas.
I have a
for
German
goodness
last
sakes.
name.
Oh,
Hickman is German.
Hickman is German, dude.
yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, really?
is not
it really German? I didn't know that.
It's time you knew.
Yeah,
I meant
sorry,
to tell
John.
you. I'm sorry. I know you love Germany more than anyone, but
No.
I have German.
But
roots.
apparently
And
not.
have you ever
I
seen
don't- I-
Jay saw a
I didn't
log in
say
half
I
with his
loved
wife?
my ancestors, but I have German ancestors. So the tradition in the Jewish wedding of breaking the glass
Yeah.
comes from
Mazel
the concept of celebrating, but tempering the celebration with something to remember that it's not all unicorns and rainbows. Like, we have to remember our past. Like, we've come from a difficult time. There were difficult times back then. Things that were precious to us were destroyed. So have a good time, but remember there's work ahead. Like, marriage is work.
It's a call to action in a way.
It is kind of, but it's
What is
also
that? What do
like
you mean marriage is work? What is I don't. explain that?
Well,
You
just
wouldn't
like
understand.
the broken glasses that you told the story, John Swayze, of the breaking of all the stuff, and then the newlyweds have to clean it up. Marriages work.
Marriages work.
Marriage work.
So
It
it's like
takes a team. It's a teamwork.
it takes a team, but like everyone will tell you, like, I'm gonna get married. I'm so excited. I'm so in love with this lady. I'm like, okay, do it.
Yeah.
Celebrate your love, but remember, marriages work. Like you'll have to work
You're
at
gonna
it
have
make
to
it,
work
make
together,
it successful.
and fight together, and fight at each other, and get through it. Somebody's got to take out the trash. Somebody's got to wash the dishes.
So the breaking of the glass in the Jewish tradition is to honor that part of the marriage and the Jewish history. Like we come from some suffering. We're here today to celebrate, but remember our past. Remember that there have been tough
But
times.
is that not
comes
like
ahead.
breaking off? Like I'm breaking away from my past and going to the future, or is
No.
it?
No, it's more about remembering the past and that there were difficult times in the past and there will be again in the future. Today is a big celebration, but let's temper our joy with the fact that ahead of us is work. We will work to make this union
We will clean up all
joyous
these
and good
broken
and successful.
dishes that our friends and
Well,
family
another
create.
another great tradition in the entire German getting married thing is the kidnapping. What I would call the Bratenführung.
That's what you would call it.
That's what the internet says.
It's what I
In
like to
some
call
reason,
a Bratenführung.
The bride is kidnapped and taken by her friends to a pub where the groom must find her and pay for the drinks.
Oh, that's fun.
To
Wow.
ransom
that.
her. She's
I'd do
been
that.
ransomed.
That's
See,
like
that-
the what do you call it? The party beforehand, the bachelor party.
It's
whatnot.
part of the party beforehand.
That's fun. I like that.
What do you want to call it?
It's fun. Let's see. Jay, come up with something quick. Pancakes, flapjacks.
They are Schlackerkrotens.
Oh, there we
You
go.
mean-
Schlittenfaschenlacken.
It's what we like to refer
yeah.
to as an Apfelkratzit.
Gross.
Sorry, it's a real word. So I like
You didn't have
this.
to say it out loud.
I know what the answer is, but I want to hear what you think the answer is.
Yeah.
This is. I like this, but it diverges greatly from American traditions of celebrating the wedding beforehand, the bachelor party, the bachelorette party. Like
The
we want these
bachelor
things
party,
to be.
that's what I was looking
We
for.
want these things to be very distinct. We do not want the bachelor.
See, I don't think in Germany it's not. There's no distinction.
John is ignoring you, Kyle.
I know.
Kyle said this already, but my
That's
point
what was
is
happening
we're just-
before. That's why he didn't know.
We're distinguishing from the German tradition and the U.S. tradition, which is we will do a bachelor party and a bachelorette party, and never the twain should meet. Never.
Yeah.
You do not want. You do not want the bachelor being anywhere near the bachelorette party, nor do you want the bachelorette being anywhere near the bachelor party.
You know who
They
came
should
up with
not see
that?
what's happening there?
Is someone who was up to no good.
Guy Fawkes.
Tom Hanks from the movie Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
You
The guy
made
was-
me the happiest spice in the world.
What are you doing? Slashing my wrists. But that's an electric razor.
Anywho,
a good
the
joke.
idea, it was a great joke. I loved it. John, please laugh on cue to celebrate Kyle's great joke.
It was a joke in the movie. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
and
Well,
John is still
all I
enjoying
know-
it today. He's still
I am-
laughing now.
I am, and I also want you to know that in Germany,
We're all on
marriage is
tenterhooks,
important.
which is a
Well,
German term.
the divorce rate is only 35%.
No. Is
How
that
does that
good?
compare to the divorce rate in Pamplona, Spain?
I don't
between
know.
cows, the bell oxen, and the violent bulls?
If you're going to
don't-
marry
the
a
bell
bull
oxen do not get
running
married to
in the
bulls,
bull run, what is the divorce rate?
That's a good.
Listen, I mean,
there's a good stat right there. If you're a guy
I'm
who's
here
going
for
to
a
do
reason.
it, you're probably getting divorced.
Well, anyway, I know my whole thing was not nearly as interesting as the bull run, but I will tell you that.
What? No,
In
don't say
Germany.
that. It's awesome.
By God, no, I'm just saying.
don't downplay
In
yourself.
Germany,
We
by God,
love it.
listen,
John, you're
you
doing a
smash
great
plates.
job.
You smash plates.
And then the people getting married have to clean it up right there in front of everybody. That's
Well,
insane.
and that's the thing. And actually, it's not only do they have to, they do. They have to clean it up in front of everyone. It's not like, well, that's been fun, everyone. Thanks for coming over. We'll clean this up later, and we'll see you tomorrow. So it's like, no, they've got to clean it up right then in front of them.
Like this is an extension of a basic idea of going to an amazing party where you can just do anything, no consequences. Like who was the Eagles member who wrote "Life Has Been Good to Me So Far"? Was it Joe Walsh?
Joe Walsh.
So like, I go to parties sometimes until 4. Like he talks about trashing the rooms. He has a great time. He walks away with
It's
no
hard
consequences.
to leave when you can't find the door. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
like
boom,
that's a
boom,
party.
boom.
You're invited to a party. You show up. You drink yourself blind. You smash the bottles on the floor. You walk out. You don't care. Nobody cares. That's life's been good to me. But in this case, you go to this amazing party. You smash all the shit. You get drunk off your ass. And
On
then
someone
you
else's
stay,
expense.
yeah, and then you stay and watch the cleanup. Joe Walsh never stayed to watch the cleanup.
Yeah.
He took off.
He's not German.
Clearly
Probably
not.
Welsh.
He's Welsh.
yeah.
Yeah.
As is
Joe
Jones.
Welsh.
I'm a Jones. That's Welsh.
Yeah. I'm a Hickman. That's German. You may not have known that.
Swayze is
Holy shit.
Swahili?
Swayze's English. We're Swahili. No, we're English. We're English.
That's why he knew all about Guy Fawkes Day earlier. Say, listen,
sorry.
Kyle, if you're ready to move on to a different topic, all you have to do is say so.
I'm saying so.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, I'm saying so. Oh, my God. You just
So,
made everyone in this
I'm
room
going
cringe.
to move on to some other topics.
That's what I proposed.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make that clear. So, in my travel around the globe, I would like where I came through the running of the bulls and talked about all that, found several others, and would like to do a quick tour, global tour of some weird stuff people do.
You have to do this quickly.
This is coming from John
I don't know,
Swayze.
Kyle. I don't know if you can tell why we need to do this quickly, but it's because quicker. We better.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'll get it.
Jay, don't get me started. Just all I'm saying is
Because that won't
We
be
should-
quickly. God knows.
do this. Let me say this as slowly as I can. Do this quickly.
Let me say the word quickly as slowly as I can.
That's good.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
an exercise.
Kyle, off you go.
Okay. Oh, has anyone heard of the Denmark Douse?
Faster.
Has anyone heard of the Denmark Douse? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bike Bing Beat
Dude, I'm sorry. Someone was talking over you. Did you say the Denmark Dallas?
Douse.
No, I haven't.
The Denmark Douse. So in Denmark, you might guess,
Heard of it.
if you have reached the age of 25 and are still unmarried, they march you down the street and douse you with cinnamon.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice
Yeah.
to make you more attractive to prospective
No, the
wedding
reasoning is
partners.
That is not why they're doing that.
no, it's
No
not.
way that's why they're doing that.
If you go 5 years more and you are 30 and you still have not been married, they
Is
march
it
you down the
cumin
street.
after that?
No, we go to pepper, straight to pepper.
Oh. That's to make you unattractive to prospective
You
spouses.
can't digest pepper. Some say.
What are you
so
talking about?
I don't
do it
know.
every
That's what
day.
Sierra's grandmother used to say. I don't know any of the details because this is lightning round, but the origin is said to be from how the Danish would. They were big spice traders along the throughout history, and so the people who are out delivering spices, retrieving spices, and bringing them out were on these long boat journeys most of their lives, and so they never had time to be settled and down and getting married.
Right.
And so that's the weird link.
But like, there were no, probably back in the days of yore, there were very few female spice traders. Like, this is all dudes.
Oh yeah, there's no
who were
female spice.
unmarried at 25 or 26 and had to run down the city street and get doused with cinnamon or whatever the hell. 'Cause
I'm
people
sure
had that in abundance.
I want to picture in my mind that, some old guy, which was 25 or 30 at the time, unmarried, some old single guy would be kind of frantically looking for love, but he's all covered in the spices that he's been delivering. Please marry me.
I'm sorry. Looking for love, but covered in spices. Looking for love, it's not very nice. It's like, I'm thinking, if you're participating in this tradition, if you're one of the villagers and you have one of those great the balcony seats onto the street, and you've got your jar of cinnamon, you're like, I'd really like to use this to make cinnamon bread later.
Right.
How about I just go get some ash from the fireplace? Like, cinnamon's expensive.
Yeah.
I live in Denmark. We don't grow cinnamon here.
No way.
We have to get it from the traders that just showed up at the port. I'd rather get something else that's dusty and not cinnamon.
Well, good luck with that.
Like, I'll sweep up some dust bunnies and I'll throw them on the 26-year-old bachelor.
Yeah.
How about that?
And it's a weird humiliation too. It's like these guys are getting kind of called out for, like, what? You're not married yet? March them along the streets.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, I don't have time for this woman. I've got a ship to sell to
nobody got time for that.
Indonesia.
Marriage.
I gotta go buy. Yeah, I've got a ship to sell to go find garamon spice. Come on.
Somebody's got to
Garamond
get.
spice.
It's the best spice.
It's also a
Look at
font.
That's
It's a typeface.
that is a deep.
Garamond.
That's a deep dive into spice right there.
Oh, there's no D on the end of
Garamond
that one.
spice.
Oh,
I want a
okay.
Garamond
Thank you.
spice.
Okay, next is the dingus spankings of Poland.
Oh,
Yes.
the dingus spankings. Yay.
This is what we've been waiting for.
This is what we've been waiting for. This is what
attention,
everyone
Oh, boy.
gather round. It's
Yeah.
the dingus spankings.
Sir Everard Dingus, one of the co-conspirators.
Why did I not see this coming? Now, dingus is here
Guy
with a Y.
Dingus.
This is with a Y.
Dingus. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
lay it
sorry.
on
It
us,
is
maybe.
Dyngus. Dingus.
Naturally.
Whatever it is. Who cares?
Because
The
it's
traditional
Polish.
way.
Yeah. And so Easter Monday, for those of you who
Easter Monday.
let's go back to some Catholicism, is called,
started.
it can be called Dingus Day in Poland or Śmigus Dingus. That's right.
God, it
Śmigus.
should be called Schmigus Dingus.
I
Why is
disagree.
it
There's
not
no
called
end. Yeah,
anything but
you
Schmingus
want it.
Dingus?
You want it to be Schmingus Dingus, but it's Schmigus Dingus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Schmigus.
Sorry.
That's why
Sorry,
I'm not
everybody.
on board.
Yeah,
That's why Dingus Day is better.
Schmigus Dingus.
yeah, Schmigus
that right?
Dingus. Yeah,
It's
Easter
correct,
Monday.
but not right. It should be Dingus
yeah.
Day.
They really missed the boat on that one. They had an
They
opportunity and they
They
let
really
it go by.
fucked up when they did not call it Schmingus.
And this is very sexist, by the way. So all the women are spanked with pussy willow branches. I
No,
said
they're
it.
not.
I said
All
it.
the women are spanked with pussy willow branches.
Yeah, and then
that what
drenched
you
in
just said?
water. Yeah. and they douse them in
Better than
water,
cinnamon.
spank them with sticks, and demand treats and vodka.
Which they produce from their which body part?
I don't know, but and the reason for this.
And
Wait, what happens
why
to the
is
men
there a
in this?
problem with this festival? I don't.
Well, I'll let you talk to your therapist about that.
The Pussy Willow Festival? Is that what we're?
It's
No,
Dingus
it's
Day.
Dingus Day.
Smegus.
Dingus
Dingus.
Day. Okay, it's called
In
Dingus Day,
Poland.
where they whip each other with pussy willows.
Yeah.
No,
well,
not each other.
exactly. Yeah. The dudes
I'm gonna
smack
get there.
the girls with sticks and demand booze.
Okay, look, I'm going to go light on the Jay Hickman questions, but I got to know, how long has this tradition been going?
no.
Is it current?
This is the
Is
quick
it
fire.
celebrated in modern day?
Kyle, I'm not looking that up. Did not do that. This is quick fire round.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say,
Yeah, where is this festival going on? Is this like
Poland.
tonight is going to be Guy Fawkes Day and tomorrow is Dingus Day?
Yeah, smack yo bitch and get some booze.
Yeah, I mean, Guy Fawkes Day is definitely still happening in England, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Dingus Day in Poland,
I think
currently in
it has
2025,
definitely been
questionable.
watered down. I did look a little more, and yeah, now they whack.
Oh, Kyle Jones looked it up.
I'm sorry, they whack each other now, and just make it a party. It's a spring thing. It's a time of cleansing, purification, and fertility. And for some reason, that means
sure.
you.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
don't know.
starting to make sense.
It
It's
doesn't make any
purification.
sense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
Clarification. You bet.
Yes. When you whack the buttocks, it makes the ovaries more fertile. This is well known in biology.
All right, so I have two
Spank
more.
The behind, it just creates more things.
Fertility.
Yes.
Okay, I have two more.
All right.
So I'll start with the one you've probably seen before. I'm sure everyone is familiar with bungee jumping. And there's an
Sure.
old tribal on Pentecost Island, east of Australia,
Yeah.
is
They
land
jump
diving.
off and they
build these
and
towers.
they have like
It's vines.
it's just like a vine.
Yeah, that doesn't have the springy buggle.
No.
You're not
And
going to come
The
back
idea
up
is like it keeps you from actually hitting the ground.
from actually dying, because
Yeah.
the goal is to hit the ground.
But
In
without
fact, that-
dying.
Right. You want
Yeah.
to.
I've seen that. Yeah. It's just a vine. There's no or
Yeah,
anything like
and
that. It's
there's
just
some
like
twisted
it's gonna
history.
stop you right before you fucking hit the ground.
Yeah, break your neck. Like you want your hands to be able to hit, but not your face.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
And so
There's
there's
a
a-
reason why we have planes and they don't.
There's a reason.
So they are 20 to 30 meters tall, these towers that they build.
I've seen it.
And of course, the goal is
I'm here to tell you.
I've seen them. I know.
I've
I
been
know
there.
the thing
I
you're
was
speaking
there.
of.
I was there.
I've
I
seen
know.
it on.
I know.
I've got PBS. I've seen it, man.
And so it's a low-
crazy shit.
it's
They jump off
mostly-
like they jump off like it's a fucking bungee thing, and there's no bungee to it.
no. It just like goes
They're
yank on
hoping
their ankles.
they're hoping to hit the ground without like it's going to stop them right as they hit the ground. That's what they're
first
hoping.
off-
Kyle,
Yeah?
Kyle, how many ankles have been broken since 1910 when this first started?
16.
16.
16.
Thank you.
No, first off, let's just explore why we're doing this.
Why are we doing
are we
it?
doing this?
Why
Podcast, or
are
why
we
are they
jumping
doing it?
off?
Look at John. Look at John. He's like, why are we still talking right now?
Oh,
When I
oh
wanna
yeah.
be-
No, John, I meant
When I want to be, when I
meant
want to
the
be fast
bungee,
asleep in bed.
land diving.
No, I am with you on the bungee thing, dude. They do not know what the fuck they're doing.
No, they're doing
be
it for a reason. I'm just asking
I
you
know
what
they
you
are,
think it may
but it
be.
is a bad reason.
Being on an island, Pentecost Island, east of Australia. Why would you jump off a tower to almost your death?
I'll
Jay.
go ahead and I'll hazard a guess.
Yeah.
To honor your forebears.
That's a good one. It is very family oriented. In fact,
Yes.
the family picks the vines.
Oh hell yeah, they do.
So, and they choose the length. So the whole family decides if this
So
is
it's to pick their favorite child, the heir of the family, like who will inherit the family business.
or the family just goes,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, this is a little troubled Timmy. Let's give him an extra couple of feet on that vine and
Timmy.
go and get him out of here."
I love that Timmy is the troubled one. I love that.
Never
no,
liked Timmy.
Never liked Timmy, man. What a little d-bag.
Timmy was a shit. He's dumb.
We gave him a loving family.
Timmy's
Such a
going
nice
down.
upbringing and still a D-bag.
Hey, this vine
yes,
over here looks a little flimsy. What say we clip this one? Save this one for Timmy. So all of this,
dear.
why we're risking our lives, is for a plentiful yam harvest.
Hell yes.
Yeah, right? Yams are great.
Dude,
And yams,
why wouldn't you want the fucking yams of the world?
That's probably all they
yams-
have.
Yam is where they have it. Yam is where it's at, dude.
Yams produce vines.
Popeye
I don't know
said
if you
so.
fellas. I don't know if you fellas have ever grown a sweet potato at home, but
Yeah.
it produces a beautiful vine, and then underneath, yams are subterranean. They're tubers. They grow underground, but up top to feed them with a
Oh.
photosynthesis, they make a beautiful vine.
Okay.
It's not very strong though.
No,
It's
not yam
a,
vines?
Wait a minute.
We're not using
are you
yam
saying
vines for
there's
this?
a
I
difference
wouldn't
between
recommend
the-
it,
Okay.
but
Wait, Jay, are you?
Go ahead.
Is there a difference between the sweet potato vine and a yam?
They're very close.
They're very close. I'm going to go ahead and say both produce a vine. I know that sweet potatoes produce a vine, and I've grown them myself, and they're beautiful. They have the most wonderful leaves. They don't grow that tall. Like they'll get to 5-6 feet up your trellis before the season's over. It's not like they don't produce a 30-foot
But
vine.
What is
so
it?
next
Is
time, Jay,
okay,
next
so-
time you
Go ahead,
grow
Kyle,
a
sorry.
sweet potato vine,
Yes,
I want you
yes.
to tie your ankles around its vine and jump off your roof and see how well it does.
Just
and
see
then-
what happens?
Yeah, get back to us.
Well, what I'm more interested in is if you grow up sweet potato, is that different than growing a yam?
Yeah, okay. This is a whole nother podcast
That's
topic.
another
and a good
podcast.
topic. It's a good topic.
We'll do a
The
gardening
difference-
podcast one day.
We should do a gardening podcast,
Yeah.
but the difference
Well,
between a sweet
my
potato and a
big
yam.
question is, if you were a German, would you smash yams or smash sweet potatoes?
Yeah, great question. It depends on the region of Germany. Like they are that close
I
and
understand.
similar yet different. This is a great topic.
Okay.
You hit upon it
So,
again, John Squeezy.
but yams are different than sweet potatoes. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
but also
I don't
quite
know.
similar. I do know. They are different, but very closely related. It's hard to tell. the
Very,
difference.
very disturbing that they're.
If
that
you're
close.
served
Well,
them
I'm gonna say
side
it
by
right
side
now.
at Thanksgiving
Disturbing the
dinner,
whole place.
you might not be able to tell the difference in taste. But this is not
Motherfucker.
important right now.
Motherfucker.
Kyle, you do know what's important.
I
Please
do.
go ahead.
There's one wonderful irony about this whole thing, as this is usually the pubescent boys and their fathers who do this. The story.
Guy Fawkes ate yams.
I'm sure he did. The story behind why that is the method by which they're going to get better yams, the old jumping off a giant tower and not die, is because of Tamala or Tamala, depending on how they pronounce it. It's a woman fleeing her angry, abusive husband, the legend states. She climbed a tree where he followed her, but at the top, she had tied her legs together with the liana vines around her ankles and jumped
On
off.
purpose?
Yeah, to escape
Okay.
the guy and not die.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Did she survive? Did that work out for her?
Yeah, it worked out. That's why they're still doing it there.
Okay. So she successfully reached the ground, cut the vine, ran off,
And then he
lived a
probably
happy
beat
life.
her to death later. You know how it goes.
No, absolutely
But see,
not. He
that's the
couldn't get
thing,
down
though.
there.
They don't celebrate it that way. They don't like jump off and then cut the vine off and run away. They just jump off, and if they
see
land,
what
they go
happens.
kaboom, and they're like,
Well, there's-
okay,
Yeah, there's
You
lots
survived?
of dancing
I
and
did.
yeah.
you're fine. Good for you.
Merrymaking.
So I have one
So-
more, and it also involves kind of a coming of age thing, and it's in the Amazon. This is how you become a man within the Satare Mawe tribe in remote Brazil. And they got a
No questions.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
and you gotta get that puberty on and be a man. And
Gotta get that got. Gotta get that got.
hair on my balls and stank in my pits. I'm a man. So
In the
it's
Amazon.
known as Waumat. And so, okay, it starts off with everybody dancing around and
Yes.
making merry,
so.
as
Yeah.
Jay says. And
Like
then,
breaking Mary.
Breaking dishes.
yeah, then you shove
Breaking
your
dishes,
hand.
throwing down shit. Yeah, they're doing it. Their whole
Yeah.
Germanic thing going on.
Tying vines around
Yeah.
their ankles and breaking dishes.
Brazilian
The big party.
Germans, actually.
Throwing
That's
themselves
actually,
off the cliffs. And
in the
then-
Amazon. Those famous Amazonian cliffs. Go
Amazonian
ahead, Kyle.
cliffs. So the Waumat begins. We're dancing, we're doing things, and then our pubescent boys shove their hands into these gloves, these naturally constructed gloves, which,
Called vaginas.
Hang on a second.
yeah.
Naturally constructed.
Yeah,
Would you-
it's weird. It's almost like a cactus.
Go ahead.
Yeah, think of a cactus that has all these little holes. You know, like the hand shape, like the flat cactus.
Just think of a cactus that has a natural hand
Like
shape
the flat
inside it.
cactus
You know
that
the one.
opens up and they just
John
shove
knows.
their hand in there.
John
I know.
knows what I'm talking
They,
about.
like, it's
He
like the
does
flat
Not a
cactus.
cigarro. That we're talking about the Texas flat.
But the flat cactus, and it
A
opens
prickly
up and
pear
they shove their
cactus?
hand in
Prickly
there.
pear, yes, something like
It does
that.
not
pear.
have a hand shape in it.
No, it's just a mitt.
What are you talking about?
Could you
Mitten.
just suspend your belief just a little bit? They shove their
This is-
hand in the cactus. That's all you got to know.
They show no, it's not
That's
even a
question, eh?
cactus. I was asked what it looks like, and it's like a cactus. Those flat prickly pear
okay.
cactus. I don't know what it's
listen.
made of. It's in
Listen, I'm
it's
gonna-
in
I'm gonna help-
remote
okay.
Brazil.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to help for once.
Okay.
You've got a plant that grows a flat, like pad or thick leaf.
Yeah.
That you could remove from the plant and slice open at the bottom,
Yeah.
lengthwise, so that there's an
and
opening
slide your
within
hand
this.
in there,
Okay,
flat
All right.
like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't
And
you
it
say
looks
so
like
in
a
the first
paw.
place, John?
Because I'm trying to
It's gonna look
explain
like a
things
paw.
to John Swayze.
No, you're going to look like paws.
Actually, yeah.
He's doing great. Look at him. He's
So let's imagine that instead of all those pricklies on that flat cactus thing you slid your hand into, the pricklies are on the inside. But guess what? They're not pricklies, they're bullet ants. So they shoved their hands into gloves of bullet ant stingers.
listen. I tried to
What
help.
is going on here? What we
Yeah.
are doing so well with just
want it to be- I
putting
want it
our
to be
hands in
reasonable.
comfortable little.
No, they're
pads
not
of
comfy gloves
cactus.
at all. No, not to be a man. This isn't like give them the Spanish Inquisition comfy chair. This is we got to be a man
you
here.
said these were naturally made gloves.
No, they
but
make them
also-
by hand. They take a thing. They
Naturally.
literally. Well, they're man-made. Should I say that?
You should have. Yeah.
Okay.
That would have helped us a lot.
Oh,
that
I
would have
didn't.
saved 3 minutes of John's
John
precious
doesn't look
sleep time.
confused. He looks
I'm
like he
very
knows exactly
confused.
what we're talking about. So
you're very
you slide your hand into these ant gloves.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
You should have
ant gloves.
started
I'm
with
with
that.
you.
Bullet
All right,
ant
now
gloves.
I'm back on board.
Yeah,
Ant
why
gloves.
didn't you just start with ant gloves?
Okay, I said naturally, and that ruined everything.
Wow, it threw everything off.
Yeah, I'm
Kyle
sorry.
ruins everything.
Dave, a quick edit point here. The prepubescent boys in the Amazon are given these gloves filled with ants,
Yeah.
and they shove their hands in them, and then they go to a boxing match.
No,
or
they don't.
They run with piranhas. They jump in the Amazon,
No.
filled
What
with
kind of
piranhas,
fucking
and swim
edit point is
with
that?
ant-filled gloves.
No, they
Dave will explain it.
Dave knows very well that you just stick your hand in these bullet ant gloves and you just keep them on. And so there
Until
is
you're married.
It's
Until you're married at
No.
age 26,
No,
doused
no,
in cinnamon.
you're not going to last that long with bullet ants. So there is a pain scale.
There certainly
I'm sure
is.
there is.
And guess what? It's German.
Really?
Well, what? You can't be surprised by that.
Which means
What's the name in
smash
German of the
plates
pain scale?
and glass.
The Schmidt
Schmidt
scale?
Pain Index, and it's only 1 through 4, which I found fascinating. I found that very strange that there's only 4
Very
levels of pain.
Teutonic. Very
Yeah.
Teutonic, yeah.
And there is but one exception to the 1 through 4 scale, and that is a
Hell yeah.
4 plus, 4.0 plus, and it is
Like
for the bullet ant. And this bullet ant, what is this? One of the quotes I found was it was described as pure, intense, brilliant pain like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. I don't know what that means.
Okay. All
But
right.
each
Okay,
bite
all right.
is that.
Okay. All right. It's a very painful bite, the bullet ant. And
The most
boys
painful sting, not a bite.
in the world.
Yeah.
The ants are stinging. They're not biting.
Yeah.
Are you
it's-
sure they're not flightless wasps?
Either way,
No,
it
it's more
doesn't
like
matter if
a
they're stinging
fire
or
ant.
biting, dude. If
It's a
they're
fire ant sort of
inflicting
ant,
that much pain,
where the
it's a
stinger's in the back and they grab on with their mandibles and then just sting with their butt a bunch of times.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say I believe you.
You
So that
should.
we can move on. The boys are given these gloves
Yeah,
and have to endure the pain, which is the worst in the world.
yeah,
And then what's the purpose? The ones that survive will
Be a
go
man.
on to
yeah.
be
now
a man and produce great offspring. And
ultimately,
they still do this today.
yes. And
they
your
don't.
Who
your
does
question. The
Wait,
Satare
who does
Mawe tribe in remote Brazil.
Remote Brazil.
Yeah.
Well,
You're sure
can
they're
I
still
just
doing it
say-
today, even though they don't communicate with the internet like we do?
Apparently, someone has communicated with the internet because that's where I found this.
Well, that's great. But can I just say that
Yes, please.
we should not communicate with them anymore. I mean, that's,
so
Let's
yeah.
leave.
they're, I don't need to be associated with people that an ant bite makes me just go into fucking death world.
Yes,
And they don't
Let's
get
take
just
away.
one.
Why do we need to be a part of those people?
The 4.0
Let's take away. Let's
plus.
take away their Starlink and not talk to
Yeah.
them anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes,
they will go
Jay.
back.
Yes.
They will go back to the Bronze Age and live their happy ant-filled lives
Without
with
hands.
that.
Perfect.
With-
Perfect.
with that,
I don't
gentlemen-
see any reason to veer from that plan.
I agree, and I don't see any reason to continue any further. We've done it, fellas.
Okay.
We really did it. You crushed it. What? What a journey we've taken around the world in 80 minutes here we were with the strange traditions around the world. Boy, we learned a thing or two. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Jay, and thank you, Guy Fawkes.
Yeah, thanks, Guy.
Because I think
No,
that's
what
really
was the other guy's name? The actual guy, the leader.
Oh, yes, I can find it in a second. But before we find his name, I will remind you of Sir Everard Digby, who's got the best name of the bunch. But
Everard Digby.
The ringleader was Robert Catesby, which is the reason we call November 5th Catesby Day. Robert Catesby Day, every November 5th.
Yeah.
Catesby, spelled with a C, by the way. Catesby. Catesby. Robert Catesby. Remember it and despair. Friends.
Celebrate.
All I know is
What am I doing? I'm
this
blowing
has
shit
been-
up. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, sure. On
November
Robert Catesby
5th, I
Day,
get to launch fireworks again, so I'm cool.
we light things on fire and we blow shit up. Friends, thank you for joining us. This has been Bottom of the Barrel. We did it again.
Thank you,
We'll
guys.
see you next time. Thank you,
We're at
everybody.
the bottom. Good night.
Well, we did it. We finally hit bottom. I knew we could. Thanks, everybody. If you'd like to learn more about this finely distilled product, visit bottomofthebarrelpodcast.com, where you can find our previous episodes, merch, and even some Patreon options. If you want to tell us how smart we are, or how stupid we are, or if you have a topic you want us to dive into, hit us up on our socials. Bottom of the Barrel Podcast is on Instagram, X, and YouTube. Research, writing, and hosting duties for Bottom of the Barrel are taken up by John Swayze, Kyle Jones, and Jay Hickman. Our producer and sound engineer is Dave Lasco. Our business and digital manager is Olivia Swayze. And our composer-arranger is Jonathan Benjamin. We also offer our sincere appreciation to our collaborators, without whom we'd merely be floating somewhere around the middle of the barrel. Big thanks to Afshar Karat, Keegan Dalio, and Patrick Marrero. Finally, we'd once again like to thank our sponsor, Trinicom, which you can find at trinicom.com. That's TRINICOM.com. We'll see you next time at the bottom of the barrel.